Hello, me again. The Beatles, Please Please Me. Pretty interesting song to try and play. Starts off in C. I do a little bass slide to get into it at the very first note. So from the G up here on the 3rd string, 7th fret, and just slide down to nothing really. And play the C note, and then all the harmonica bit. It's in the key of C, so I'm just hitting those melody notes. When I hit the G note there, I'm often just barring the G and the C, both the 3rd frets there. Doesn't really matter. So that's the introduction, and then the first part of the verse is exactly the same. Then it goes to an F and a C. You'll see me when you watch that first video. I usually, when I play the F, I do a little hammer on there just to get that sort of more intricate melody. Hitting the 2nd fret there underneath the F. But you don't need it. And then the little chord turnaround is an E flat, a G, and an F. And hang on, other way around, an E flat, an F, and a G. And I play them by just barring the whole fret, and I only play the bottom 3 strings. I don't play the top string. So there's my E flat on the 3rd fret. There's my F on the 5th fret, and then I play a normal G. If that was too quick for you to jump, you could just go up to the 7th fret and play those notes. That's a G as well. But I like being down here and my normal G just to go straight back to the C. And you'll notice with my, you can just see in the corner there, my picking hand, I'm often, if I want the top notes, I'll strum the whole, I'll make sure that I'm hitting the top string. But when I'm playing this part, I'm deliberately picking the 2nd string and strumming back from it because I don't want to hit the higher notes so much. I want to emphasize the notes on the 2nd string. E flat, F, and G. F chord, back to C. Then after you've done that whole verse, we're into the bridge bit, the come on, come on. And it just starts with a little quick sort of rhythm, chicka chicka ching. And then I'm plucking. This is all still holding the C. The 3rd string, top string, and the 4th string. Then I strum to an F. Now this is the come on bit where I'm going all the way up the neck with the harmonies. So I'll just show you what I do. I'll play an F, and then I add this C note to get that harmony in the chord of F. Then the next note is a D minor, and I want to add this D note here on the 5th fret, but I find that that gets really cramped, and I usually slide off the chord. So what I'm doing is I'm playing 2 D minors. I'm playing a D minor here, and then I'm jumping and doing a sort of a cheat D minor where I'm barring the 5th fret, the top 3 strings, and I'm not playing the 4th string. So it goes, come on, D minor, come on, come on. And what I do, just to be sure as well, is when I'm barring 1, 2, 3 frets there, I'm making sure this finger is touching this string but not fretting it, because I don't want that in the chord. So when I strum it, this one's being muted. F, D minor. Then the next chord's an A minor. And this is a big stretch. I'm going to hit I'm still playing the whole A minor, and I'm then adding in the 7th fret. So there's just a gap in between. I'm arching right over the strings so they all ring. It's an A minor. And then, what's next? Then it's the D, it's an F chord, which I'm playing as a bar chord. So barring the 5th fret and then adding the 8th fret. And I start by strumming the bottom ones, bottom 3 strings, and then adding this one that it's already fretted there. So there's that harmony climb. So you're in C to F, and add the 3rd fret, then it's D minor, and slide up to this 5th fret, just the top 3 strings, then it's the A minor, and add the 7th fret, and then it's the F, playing on the 5th fret, and my strumming hand is determining which notes are being played, the bottom 3, and then all 4. And then we're into Please Please Me. So I'm letting go to play that single note with my thumb, and sliding down. My pinky was on the 8th fret for that F, and then I'm just sliding down to the 7th fret because this is all in C. Hammering on the 5th fret. Please me roll, yeah, F, and like G and C. So those last 3 chords are just standard chords. Please, please me roll, F, and you go straight back to that sort of cascading bell kind of rhythm that the harmonica plays. So there you go, we've done the whole verse, and then it repeats. Let's go through really slowly so you can watch. With a hammer on. D minor, A minor, and F. Open C, F, G, and C. And then the second time through it stops, and I just do a few muted strums, because then we're going into the bridge. I don't want to sound complaining is in F, and the melody is played on the 4th string, little ambulance kind of siren sound. So when I'm strumming, I'm alternating that finger on and off and making sure that I'm really emphasizing the changes in the 4th string. It goes to G and does the same thing. You play the G and then you let go and play the open A underneath. So the first part of the melody is on the 4th string, and the next one is on the top string. F, that little hammer on that I like, just as soon as I've plucked it, I also pluck it again with the finger that's fretting it, so it's a pull off. And then to C. I'll play that again. And then the little "In My Heart" that they sing is just, I'm just playing in fact I'm just plucking the 2 middle strings there and just the melody on the 2nd string. Back to the F, then the G, then we skip right up. I'm playing a C chord and skipping up to the 7th fret again, and the 5th, F, G, with a little letting go to play the melody, and it goes straight into the little harmonica melody riff straight after it. Alright, so let's play that bridge again. In fact, I'll go from the come on bits. Oh, sorry, I'm messing that up. F, come on, D minor, D minor, A minor with that fret, and then F, F, G, C, F, G, F, C. It repeats. Then to C, up on the 7th fret, F, so yeah, there was a little, when I played the F, I'm hitting that 3rd fret, that little bits of melody. Why do you make me blue? Cool, those are the parts. Then the verse repeats one more time. Please, and I won't play that again right now because it's the same as what we've already done. And then when it finishes, please, please, please you. And then for the coda, when they repeat that line, I'm going to slide right up to the 10th fret. So it's still a C chord, but I'm hitting that F. Now this is the big stretch. I get to the 10th fret, and I want to stretch all the way down here to the 3rd fret. So that's a big span, but I'm really trying to play all those chords while I'm maintaining the 10th fret. So it's the 3rd, the chord is the, it's open, 3rd fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, all the time holding the 10th fret note at the top there, and then the final C holding the 7th fret. Or sometimes when my finger's there, I often play the 2nd string at the 8th fret as well, just because it sounds, I think it sounds a bit nicer. It's still a C chord, doesn't matter. You'll probably find it easier to go just to that single finger. But that's a real stretch, that one. I'm really trying to hit the bottom 3 strings there while I'm there we go. So that's probably the stretch itself is the trickiest part of the whole song, really, and the bits where they're doing the come on bits. The F, that's pretty straightforward. The D minor sliding up to that D minor. The A minor, and that's a pretty good stretch as well. So all of those bits. And then just being prepared to, quite often when you're playing down here, it jumps straight up to these, it's good with, if you've got a ukulele with the dots on it, you can see exactly where the 7th fret is and the 5th fret is, but you're going to use those a lot. Alright, there's something to work on. Hope it pleases you. Cheers, thanks a lot.